ready? It's the Roundtable with me, Robert Bannon.
Well, welcome to the Roundtable. My name is Robert Bannon. You're listening to us on the Broadway World or over here on the Broadway Podcast Network. And, immersive theater is like the rage. Like everybody from Broadway to off-Broadway to regional, like everyone's talking about immersive theater, immersive theater. I heard someone talking about a Broadway show saying they didn't know the stars, they didn't know the music. They just wanted to be immersed in the show. Well, nothing is more immersive than getting on a ferry and going to Governor's Island and walking into an entire world. The people that are going to be here have done it before with other hit shows that have hit New York, and they're doing it again with the Death of Rasputin. I don't know what it's about. I don't know if it's scary. I don't know if they're going to come and attack me. I don't know if I'm going to laugh. I don't know if I should cry. I don't know anything. I'm lost in the woods. But what I do know is that a big old run and a hit, and it's extended and it's running again over in Governor's Island. If you've never been to Governor's Island, it's so cute. And the ferry's cute. And the whole thing is cute. And Ashley and Hope are here creating it, directing it, and bringing this whole thing together. So welcome to the Roundtable, you two.
Thank you so much. We're so glad to be here.
Thank you.
So, Hope, am I going to be scared? Should I be scared? It's got death in the title.
Well, you might be a little scared, but that's really not our intention. We really want to create a collective energy and have some joy and some wonder. And you'll be wandering around and following cult leaders and enjoying the opulence of the palace and maybe even joining the revolution.
And I think you'll laugh more than you expect. It's really a satire.
Okay, so it's a satire and it's going to be fun and it's going to be a moment where we're all going to be immersed. I love Governor's. Why this Hope? Why this space? Why did Governor's Island become the perfect place for this particular piece?
Well, it's really important in these immersive worlds to create a portal. And one of the really beautiful things that happens in a show like this is that the audience isn't just experiencing it alone, they're experiencing it with other audience members. And in our show, you can see the other audience members, you can react with people and kind of enjoy being a collective.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, when we found this space, we knew it was perfect because that energy starts before the show even begins. And then after the show ends, you get back on the ferry and you go over with people now that you're more familiar with and you've had a relationship with and you've gone through something with. And that creates a relationship that we're really excited about.
Yeah, there's something special. There's something special about the cult that is afloat before the show and after, and especially because we encourage everyone to wear all black. So that the characters stand out more. It's kind of this initiation into the show.
Ashley, is this your baby?
Been thinking about this for a very long time, yes. And I'm just obsessed with Rasputin. He's so interesting. So many paradoxes exist in one person. And I love the time period of the early 1900s in Russia, this beautiful kind of like decaying world that I've read so much about. And so, yeah, that's kind of where it started.
Yeah. So Ashley, how do you describe what the show is exactly about? What is the premise?
Gosh, I mean, it's really kind of the last 2 days of Rasputin's life, and we've condensed a pretty epic story into 2 days. So it's kind of, we're pulling from events from really the last 5 years of his life. But and each character has, of course, their own agenda, and they're each their own main character in a lot of ways. But everybody crosses paths with Rasputin. So you get to experience the Tsar and the Tsarina, and they're kind of grasping for power as the empire is kind of crumbling around them. And you get to see the revolutionaries who are, it's like the very beginning of the Bolshevik Revolution at that time. And they want more, better wages, less hours working, healthcare, stuff like that. But their methods of getting it are pretty extreme. So we kind of introduce all of these storylines, and then the intersecting point is the chaos that is Rasputin, or the force that is Rasputin.
Well, while we're talking about it, everybody, you can get your tickets. You can go to deathrasputin.com and get your tickets. The tickets include a ferry ride over to the island, and it really makes a fun day for you to spend some time over there. And it's a beautiful, especially if you're visiting New York or if you've never been to Governor's Island and you're from the tri-state area, this is the perfect excuse to head on over and see it. So, on a business side, on an artistic side, aside from what you're doing, Ashley, what's it like to get a cast together that you put together that is going to be immersive, and the show is different every time it's done because the energy of the people going makes it different every time?
Mm. Well, I'm so grateful to work with Hope because she's brought a lot of our talent to the show. A lot of people have immersive backgrounds and are truly just the most charming individuals you'll meet, which is really, to me, the most important part about casting. Of course, they have to be immensely talented and they have to be able to dance. They have to be able, to memorize tons of lines and then also interact with the audience. But at the end of the day, you want these just charming individuals that you want to follow everywhere. That makes a really exciting, immersive show to me.
Hope, how did you find this cast, and how do you find an actor that works well, and is it's a special skill to be able to work immersively?
Yeah, absolutely. It's an incredibly special skill, and you have to be very flexible. And I've been working in immersive theater for the past 20 years. And so some of these performers are people that I've worked with, that I've been friends with, that I built immersive experiences and immersive shows with, and that I would say they're the crown jewels of immersive theater performers. And we really got lucky that they all came on board and were really open-hearted and embraced our show.
That's pretty exciting. So, Hope, do you all have to take the ferry every day? They take the ferry over, do the
Yeah,
shows, and take the ferry back.
yeah,
We
absolutely.
yeah, we love it though.
Yeah.
Actually, it's a beautiful ride. I think we were nervous at first, but
Yeah.
it's like the nicest part of my days. Sometimes just sitting on the ferry and seeing the Statue of Liberty. Mhm.
Absolutely. And I feel like everyone has had that experience. Everyone that we brought out here is like, ooh, the commute and then the ferry, and you have to be right on time. And we found that because the ferry really creates this portal, it's enjoyable. And you get to see New York City lit
Yeah.
up the way that it should be from afar.
Mhm.
It's so romantic and so beautiful.
I think it's like a really fun date. Like everyone looks for a fun date night or a night out
Mhm.
with their friends and to do something different than go to dinner or go to a bar or go to the movies. And
Yeah.
this is something that you want to surprise somebody with something creative and something new that they've never maybe done before. Like this is the special occasion, do something fun moment for you all to have in New York. Ashley, what's it been like to have the reception, the last run, and now to have this extended run through part of June that now people can see it again?
The enthusiasm from our fans has been amazing. Everybody, I feel this like palpable energy in the crowd and on social media, and like I feel like the show is very fun. Like it's a good time and people enjoy it and they want to come back. And makes me so happy. There's always a gamble. You might not make a good one. So we feel really lucky that it's being so well received.
Hope, do you hear from people who have come more than once because it's different every time?
Absolutely. Yeah, we have a lot of people who come back and we see them in the bar afterwards and get to hear about their different experiences. And it's just so gratifying that from our audience's perspective that the show is rich, each character is rich and worth following, and the experience is worth coming again and again. And we're just thankful to all of our audiences who have embraced us.
All right, so without breaking, like, without giving all the spoilers away and without breaking the fourth wall completely, but as directors, how do you handle the actors blocking the way? What is rehearsal like without the audience? Because they're such a part of the show. How do
Oh,
they
so
know what
fun.
to do or where to go or what to say?
Well, we work, so we worked the script and we worked the blocking and the choreography and all the elements. And then it's really important to build a team, to really have actors who really trust each other
Mhm.
and are playful. And so we play a lot of games. We do a lot of warm-ups that are very playful in spirit. And that really creates this foundation. And then when we go into previews, it really is like you're releasing it into the audience and seeing what happens. But because we've done all that work and we have these performers that absolutely love seeing people's different expressions and the way that they take something in and can pivot and create something different if need be. We're really able to create this kind of really live experience.
Why I was in our introduction, I was talking about how immersive theater is quite the in thing. Why do you think it's become more popular and prevalent these days than it had been maybe necessarily 10, 20 years? I know it's always been around, but why do audiences, why are they looking for an experience to literally be a part of the show?
Yeah.
I think I think there's like first of all, screen fatigue is so real. But it's very community building and it's surreal and dreamy. There's nothing like you forget who you are, you're in this world and you meet new people and it's something very addictive about that. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's about energy exchange. We are in a world that we have less of it. You know, we are on our screens and have people are looking towards community. And I think maybe right in this moment, looking towards play, looking towards more playful community.
Mm.
A lot of shows, a lot of television, a lot of, the things we consume are dark. And I think right now we've hit an interesting moment where people are interested in play.
The world is dark. I want to forget where we are
Ah.
sometimes, and take a night out and pretend that it's something different. So tell me, when is the shows? How can we what are the times? How do we get a ticket to see the show?
Yeah, you can go to our website, deathofrasputin.com, and there we go. And we have shows Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We have it's at 8 o'clock in the evenings, and Saturday there's a 4 matinee, and Sunday there's a 3:15 matinee. But yeah, please come. It's a very good time, and we'll be here.
Yes.
You'll be here. And Hope, is it like is it a big crowd? Is it small? Like, is it intimate? Like you're gonna get interaction. People are gonna be. It's gonna be all around you.
Yeah, we really work to make sure that people get interaction. They really get to see the scenes. We're not a huge juggernaut of a production. We're a small company with a lot of heart. So we wanted to see each of our audience members and for them to feel like they got something special.
So Ashley, you worked on this for years. You wrote this. You worked on it. Is writing something that you're constantly doing, or is it like now this is up, you get to take a break and put that Google Doc away and let's take a moment. Like what is it like for you?
You should see all the tabs on my computer. I'm afraid I haven't closed any of them yet. It feels really good. I mean, the crazy thing is we had to really pare the story down. Like,
Yeah.
there's so much rich stories to pull from around Rasputin and the Romanovs that I feel like we're like, what else can we add?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No,
So
we keep on trying to add little things in that we were writing originally that got cut. And we're really curious about weaving those storylines back in.
yeah, so I guess the answer is it's not out of my head yet. Enjoying playing with it and seeing it evolve at this time. Yeah.
It's exciting. You guys are innovative theater makers, and for you, Hope, is it something that has always been like being innovative and coming up with new ideas and doing something that maybe is not done? Is that the appeal of the location, this story, the way it's being done? Is that always something you guys are pushing the envelope, creating new art?
Absolutely. I think that's what really excites me about this is that it could really bring our artistry forward. And I love blending different mediums. That's been the thing that I've always played in. And there was a lot of questioning on like, can you blend dance and theater and interaction in that way, and have some moments be abstract and other moments be very real. And I felt very, very strongly that it could be done. And I'm really excited that we've created this show together to prove that, and to prove that that it's really about bringing art to people.
Yeah. And Ashley, this collaboration with you and Hope, I know it's when you create something, conceive something, put it out, and then you give it as a creative team. You have an amazing creative team that works on the show that is helping make this experience, and then this cast. Is it hard to let it fly? Like, it's your baby. Now it's like in everyone else's hands.
It's like it's both amazing and a little terrifying. I love seeing new things, and it never feels stale, especially like the actors are changing things, like sneaking little things in, and I'm like, wow, where did this come from? But luckily we have such a good team that I'm never questioning what they're doing, and really it's become like better than I could have imagined. So I'm really grateful for everyone.
Well, congratulations to you both. This is so exciting. The work that you've done, the work you're doing, and the work that's to come, I'm sure will keep pushing the envelope about what theater can look like in New York City and around the world. I want people to go to Governor's Island, go to deathofrasputin.com. Remember, your tickets include your ferry ride, so you got all encompassed. You don't have to worry about multiple websites, it's all done for you. All you got to do is bing, bang, boom, go see the show. Jump on the ferry and go see the show and have a great time out there on Governor's Island. Congratulations to you both. I look forward to checking out what you all got up on your sleeves, and my show's your show anytime. Have a good rehearsal, break legs, have fun.
Great. Thank you so much,
Thanks.
Robert. We really appreciate
Yeah,
it.
it's
My
so great to
pleasure. Thanks
talk
for
to
being
you,
here.
and come see the show.
Okay, all right. I'll see you
All
there.
right.
We'll
All right.
Wonderful.